Okay. Well, I'm always entertained by the shit that happens within myself and that goes on inside. So I think I'm just gonna turn this shit on and figure it out. Yeah. Humanness. I guess after some experiences that I've had, I've realized being a human is the real fucking spiritual experience because you get to do whatever the fuck you want. Really. I mean, you kind of do. Most of the time within reason, but, you know, and so I found, spirituality practices, all that, like, I think if you're just one thing all the time, that's one of the things that kind of unless it really fucking gets you, it makes you excited, like, starting to realize, to just accept some parts about me. And, you know, like, just highlight the fools that keep raping me. Because really, like, the resources that it takes to have this opportunity. I imagine myself as Mother Earth. Making salsa to the pop song. I'm just throwing some shit in. That's kind of what I do. Is I cook intuitively. I had some lime, green pepper. Did I put the jalapenos in there yet? No, I did not. So I got garlic, onion, some green pepper. This is a wonderful thing. I've been crying around about wanting a food processor forever, and I got this Mueller thing. Mueller. A while ago to emulsify my cream, and discovered there was the whole time a food processor on this sucker. So being present with yourself now more than ever is important. It doesn't have to be, I guess, if you have a death wish or you don't mind a consumerism addiction, then no. But I realize, you want the ability to have a handle on yourself, and that takes presence. That means, like, so a lot of video gamers out there, people are complaining about gamers. Really, it's to get you back into your body. That's what you gotta do. And it is a process. And fuck, if you've been sitting and playing video games for a long time, it's gonna hurt. So I just now birthed a serious assist that, because I actually, started. I knew this on a level, I have experience with dance, my degree is dance, and I have a you know, like I'm practiced in imagery, you know, meditation, doing reading energy. And I found that shit kicks your ass if you don't. Like, it whooped my ass in the beginning because, like, for one, I came out of a deprivation phase, which I do. I'm a binger, so I binge. You know, like I'll do all work, no play. I'll fucking just play and fucking go off the willy wilds. And I'm just learning this in my 40s, you know. But really, like, how you could actually start, though. Okay, look at how cool this thing is. So, you just push the little button and it chops all your shit up. It's the first time I've heard this song. It is possible to be happy. It's called mind your own fucking business, exercise, figure out how you're gonna eat food that's gonna assist your body chemistry and stop being a doctor's puppet, basically. It took some time for me to get used to, though, not feeling guilty for doing what I want to do. Or even, you know, like for the longest time, I always was like, well, I don't want to put things out because I was hurt as a kid and I believed in all these things and I didn't want to put anything out that was just full of shit because the one thing I can live without on this planet, you know, I guess some of you hard nosers are a little too hardcore for this, but to have a little fucking kid, and believe me, a child will shine through an adult's eyes and look at me and tell me how I fucked their life up. You want to know why? Because I know how it feels. And then it doesn't. I guess I'm just cut from a different cloth. Not wanting to be like, well, it happened to me, so I'm gonna do it now. No. You know, yes, there was some reactive behaviors. However, I no longer regret doing the work that it's taken to get me to even talk to you on this video. Totally want to just delete myself. And then that brings me to like external intentions, which is a whole course, is to discover how you and others set intentions for others that actually, you know, sabotage people, and we sabotage each other with that, you know, like, so you know, it's kind of like in the medieval days where they were getting kids to remember the deeds and shit, you know, like to housing and stuff, and, you know, like kick the shit out of the kid, you know, to have them remember the date and, you know, like what it was. And it's kind of like what I noticed, like with this stuff too. It's like, anyway, I totally lost track of mine. Intentional, external intention. So, intentionally, so if I've just noticed, you know, there's quite a bit of online entrepreneurs organizations, and I know it's really big, like with, you know, like with a lot of organizations, you know, brick and mortar organizations, and it's like, you know, like you feel like you're just calling it like it is, or, you know, like, but when everybody, or when a whole demographic or a whole pod of people, when you're saying they're never gonna get it, it most likely came from some asshole who wants you to believe that, so that they don't get it, so that they're, whatever the fuck they're doing behind the scenes, can prosper, you know, like, and it just all starts with like being scared, you know, like a lot of the rushers, people who rush into creating or building, will like do shit like that just because like that's just in their nature, and they don't know how to like take the time to orchestrate a unique imprint, because not everybody, you know, like there are certain creations, there's certain people that are just created for the purpose of promoting like one artist or one store or one fragrance. Like that's not like, it's kind of some ooh, hot. Ooh. Anyway, I decided not to hide anymore. I got gifted. You know, this shit was hard. Don't get me wrong. It fucking sucked. I got gifted with the awareness, having the awareness of paying attention to how whatever I do or how I do it, you know, it's literally passed down to my kids generationally, you know. So I'm really grateful for that, and I know that no matter how imperfect it is, or, you know, I know the shit will develop over time, it's gotta be shit, you know. Especially if you're, you know, like desperate for some kind of resolution, because there's a lot of, again, like the external intentions basically is a way for you to, you know, you get tied in the loop. You're basically like the Dexter of that. It's hard to explain, but it's like, if you're a ride or die cheerleader for some of that shit, you know, you basically are fucking yourself as well as the person that you're setting the intentions for. If you think you're in control, a group of people, you know, if you think about it, like it's like babysitting.